So movement, I heard this quote by Einstein. It said nothing happens until something moves. So all throughout your life,
That's awesome.
everything is movement. You walk, that's movement. You yoga, that's movement. You play soccer, that's movement. You dance, that's movement. You talk to people, you gesticulate, that's movement. So movement is present in every single part of our lives. And the movement isn't limited to just the conscious movements, right? Our mind tells our hand to do something. Movement is also within the organs. You have blood moving through your body all the time.
You have thoughts in your head.
Yeah, man. You're transitioning from one person to another. You're thinking about different things. Like, everything is movement. So I think that self-mastery through that movement it's just a surefire way to happiness.
Yeah, and I've personally seen it firsthand as well because I was very much, it's not that I was skeptical, but I was more on the spectrum of meditation, mindfulness. That was kind of my doorway into it. That is probably, and it still is, my deepest link into holistic wellness and what I tend to share the most. As soon as I lived with this guy, I just started moving in different ways, dance, martial arts, yoga, just getting more into it.
Mm-hmm.
Just you don't realize how we just don't realize what our body is. Like I just feel like I'm discovering something new about myself. It's like I'm walking for the first time. It's so beautiful and expansive, and it just keeps going. It's like you can keep learning. You're always a beginner.
Yeah.
And that's what's beautiful about movement. And who are some of your biggest inspirations?
So, movement's been a lifelong thing for me. I played soccer when I was younger. I did Kyokushin karate. I rock climbed. I ran track. Every kind of athletic endeavor, I would just go for. Right? But I didn't realize until much later, until I discovered Ido Portal. Look him up on YouTube. His movement is flawless. He has such a great philosophy behind it. But basically, his philosophy led me to the point where I don't think of movement as strictly body oriented. I don't think of movement as I'm going to do these patterns and this is going to happen, right? Because I get injured a lot. So now I know how to move no matter what my body does. If you break your foot, you can do upper body. If your upper body's messed up, you can do leg stuff. If all of your body hurts, you can do hand stuff. You can just coordinate different parts of your body in different ways because there's multiple aspects to it. So after Ido Portal, I was fortunate enough to be able to take dance classes here at Emory. I took movement improvisation, and now I'm taking contact improvisation. And those two are absolutely phenomenal. Being able to see movement and move in an academic setting, it's unlike anything else. Because movement almost necessarily defies words, right? It almost necessarily defies logic. So finding people who have been able to put words, who have been able to create vocabularies around it, is just amazing. So I applied in dance. I do jiu-jitsu and capoeira. Like, those are my two big things right now. I apply it there. I really feel like I express myself best through movement. I hear a complex topic and I just want to figure it out like that, and it actually really helps.
You also did yoga teacher training.
Oh yeah, I completely forgot. So I did my yoga teacher training. Yoga was a really, really big thing for me. So yeah, and then that's kind of where the spirituality tunes back in. I also love Eckhart Tolle, Thich Nhat Hanh, Alan Watts. These are all people who have really inspired me. Elliot Hulse, I had the pleasure of meeting him, and he is very movement, body, and then spirit, mind. He's very holistic as well. So those are my biggest inspirations.